What is up, guys? It is Bob Blah Blah. Welcome to another edition of the Gun Review. Today we're talking about the AA12, the fully automatic shotgun beast with absolutely no range. So first of all, the rankings: USAS 12 in second, Spaz 12 in fifth. This is a very special gameplay, guys. It was really cool, actually. I'd already used AA12, but I didn't have any gameplay with it, so I equipped the gun. I jumped into a solo kill confirmed and promptly got a MOAB. Now, I will say this is not really an AA12 alone MOAB. It's an AA12 dual Scorpion MOAB. So let me get that out there right now so someone doesn't give me a bunch of shit about it in the comments. But I don't care. I will take a MOAB however I can get it. And to get it with this setup in one game, I did not expect to do that at all. It wasn't my goal. It just kind of happened. So let's talk about the gun stats on this gun. The magazine size is 8, which is actually pretty good. It's tied for third. However, when you're talking about a gun with a super high rate of fire, you can spew that out in no time, in about a second. The starting ammo is horrid. It only starts with 16 rounds. What that means is once you fire off your clip, you get one reload and then you're out of bullets. That basically means scavenger is a 100% requirement if you plan on using this gun a lot. The pellets per shell is 8, which is tied for first. The pellet damage close is very weak. It's 15, which is tied for last. That means the full damage close is 120. Also in dead last. Now that's not good things, guys. Those are very bad statistics. The pellet damage far is also tied for last. Full damage far is tied for fifth. But either way, guys, those are not some good statistics. If you look at the power of this gun, it is just not there. But guys, remember, these are just numbers. We're going to get into stuff that's more important than just these numbers. The full damage, or the one-hit kill range, is 2.75 meters. Once again, last by far. It's not even close, guys. This gun, it's like got 5, I think, less meters than almost every other gun. Basically, you're going to need to be very, very close to guy to get him in a one-hit kill. The full range is 11 meters. Once again, last by far. So I've told you all those statistics, and it sounds like this gun is a piece of garbage and you should never use it. But remember, numbers aren't everything, but I'm going to get to some numbers that are going to blow your mind. First of all is the fire rate, the rounds per minute of 400 shells per minute. Guys, that's crazy. That's over 6 shells per second. So now throw all those other stats out the window. You now have a gun that can deal out a damage of around 800 per second. That's the highest or second highest in the class. What that means, guys, is whereas a Spaz 12 can deal out about 200 damage a second up close, this gun has 4 times that because of its fire rate. So when you think about it initially, you think, man, this gun's really weak, has a small clip, it does really low damage. But guys, when you're talking about 800 damage per second, it is a destruction machine. Now, the correct way to use this gun, in my opinion, is with range. Now, damage is awesome, don't get me wrong, and if you're a skilled player using specialist, starting with damage is a very good play. However, the range is so short on this gun that I believe the range proficiency is the best way to go. As far as attachments, like all the other shotguns, it is extended mags, of course, but on this gun it gives you extra starting ammo like all the rest, but it's actually important because you start with such a small amount of ammo. Extended mags is a must. So once again, my recommended class on this is range and extended mags, so you can't go wrong with damage and extended mags as well. It's just with this super short range, man, you're going to be in trouble in a lot of instances if you don't have range on this gun. Now, how to use this gun, guys, and I learned this from watching XCal. What you want to do is equip akimbo Scorpions. You can do FMG9s, but honestly, I think Scorpions are better for what you need in this gun. And basically, the clip goes through is gone through so fast with this high rate of fire. What you want to do is get in the habit of, rather than reloading in busy situations, you want to switch to your secondary. Because if you guys don't know, switching to a secondary is much faster than actually reloading your gun. This will save you time and time again when using the AA12 because you go through those magazines so fast that, trust me, you're going to want to learn to switch your secondary. Watch this, guys. This is a crazy little point. I get completely flashed, still get a kill, bad guys everywhere, not sure what's going on, switch to my secondary. See, guys, I was low on ammo. I would have died there for sure had I tried to kill him with my AA12. So once again, guys, you really want to make sure that you get in the habit of switching to your secondary rather than reloading when you're in a situation where there's another enemy around. Trust me, it'll save you over and over again. The other thing is this gun has such short range. When you get into an alley or something a little bit long, switch to your secondary, and that way if you do happen to run into a bad guy, you're going to have a little more range. The dual Scorpions are one of the best guns in the game for that. Now here we go, guys. Here's my little Scorpion streak here to get my MOAB. Man, I was so stoked to get this, guys. I wish I would have had more A12 kills. It was about half and half actually at the end. But I'm okay with that, guys. Anytime you can get a MOAB with something like the AA12, trust me, you're going to be a happy camper. So, but that's it for this review, guys. I'm going to place the AA12 third. And trust me, you have to unlock range or damage and extended mags to really understand how to use this gun. Of course, as usual, I recommend steady aim in the third tier. I recommend starting with scavenger and then putting sleight of hand first in the specialist tier if you're using specialist. I really wouldn't recommend the AA12 being used that much if you're not running specialist, because the combination of sleight of hand, pro, and scavenger is almost a requirement because you need to be able to switch weapons fast. So really, that's the perks I would use. So once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I know I did. It's always fun to get a MOAB, especially when you're not expecting one and not really going for one. And once again, use the Scorpions, guys. They match the AA12 perfectly, and if you can learn to switch weapons fast, you'll save yourself time and time again. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what your experience is with AA12, and I will talk to you next time on the Gun Review.